Good evening, everybody, and welcome into 3-2-1 Live. And we have a beautiful night for some more Little League Baseball. Nothing better than Little League Baseball here on 3-2-1 Live. It is 76 degrees, and we are here at Stonington Little League for a matchup of the 12Us from Chariho taking on the Stonington 12Us. My name is Dan LaBelle, and with me here tonight is Lisa Ornberg, the eyes behind the lens, and of course, want to shout out our producer for this game, the man himself, Ben Barber. And as you can see, play is underway here as we are in the top of the first inning. Hudson Voorhees for Chariho is on the mound. He gets the start tonight. And foul there. This is the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament. This is a tournament comprised of teams from both Rhode Island and Connecticut. And it's to remember Joe Charette, who was a Chariho Little League community member. He passed away, but also helps raise money for the Joe Charette Memorial Scholarship Fund that is awarded to a Chariho senior every single year. So great thing that Chariho Little League does. And make sure if you can get out to one of these games, there's games all week, and I'll make sure to get into the schedule of those games as the broadcast goes on. The pitch from Voorhees and another foul ball, and leadoff hitter for Stonington. Field is putting up a battle right now. And that ball's on the inside corner, called strike three, and the first out here tonight. The first pitch to DePerry is low, 1-0. We did see this Chariho 12U team in action multiple times in their all-star run. Unfortunately, fell short against EWG in what was a thrilling game. They led that game to West Greenwich, rallied in the sixth inning. The pitch showed bunt, pulled it back. It's a strike.
Good evening, Dan. How are you?
What's going on, Ben? How are you?
Good, thanks. Did we also get to cover the 12U for Stonington?
I don't think we got to a 12U Stonington all-star game. I believe we just did 11Us. But
Well,
some of the 11U players are playing on this 12U team here tonight. I believe I saw Ian Prendergast earlier. I also saw Maxwell Rothman as well. And that ball is hit down the first baseline right to Owen Jesse. It was bobbled, and Lucas DePerry is going to be on with an infield single. But yeah, this team, I was talking to the coaching staff of Stonington before the game. This team reached the district championship, fell a little bit short in the championship, but the coaches said that they were proud of this team for making that district championship. And, you know, in this tournament, this is the last time these 12-year-olds will play on this field together. After this, they'll have to move up to the big boy field. And that ball is fouled off. This is Jude. He's the third baseman here tonight. Always a bittersweet moment. I remember my last 12U game as well on the small field. It did result in a loss, but just so many great memories playing on the small diamond, and big things ahead for both of these teams. Voorhees' pitch is in the dirt. Count will be 1-1. So 1 out. Lucas DePerry is on first base. That ball is fouled off.
You know, Dan, something that I noticed that got Lucas to first base that I really loved was the first baseman bobbled the ball, but then he immediately just got okay with it and got into position to allow the second baseman to handle it and get it to him as fast as he could so that they could still make a play.
And that ball swung on and missed, and first base was occupied, so Jude will be out, but the runner Lucas does move up 60 feet to second base. And yeah, he didn't put his head down, right? He trusted his second baseman to try to back him up. Unfortunately, it just wasn't in time to get the runner at first, but very good play by both parties there. And here comes the cleanup hitter, Nico Rose, who will be playing first base today. Swung and fouled that one off. And of course, we saw Nico Rose in the Majors Championship where he pitched his team to victory on that particular night. It was a 3-1 victory. And we saw electric stuff. He's not starting on the mound, but I'm sure we'll see him at some point. And that one is roped down the right field line. And Bodie DuPont is able to reel that one in for out number 3. So Stonington leaves the runner on base. We're getting ready for the bottom of the first. We're ready.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Rhode Island is full of incredible businesses, family-run shops, growing startups, and companies that shape our community. At Lathrop Insurance, we help business owners protect what they've built with insurance programs crafted around their industry, risks, and goals. Your business deserves more than one-size-fits-all coverage. Lathrop Insurance, solutions-driven protection for businesses that drive Rhode Island.
We welcome you back. We're here at Stonington Little League tonight, and we have a 12 matchup between Stonington and a Chariho. Chariho left a runner on base for Stonington. Let me see, Lucas DePerry was left out at second base for Stonington. Hudson Voorhees did a good job of working out of a jam, and now it is their turn to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. Chariho is not playing on their home field, but they are the home team here tonight. The lineup for Chariho and this 12U All-Star team, who had a pretty good run throughout their tournament, took a tough loss to Exeter West Greenwich, but this team has a lot of power, a lot of speed, and a lot of ability as well. Leading things off will be Bodie DuPont. Batting second will be Chris Rosati. We saw him a lot on the mound throughout their run to the playoffs. Batting third and pitching is Hudson Voorhees. Batting fourth is Owen Jesse. He's the first baseman. Batting fifth is Matt Rosati. Batting sixth is Ben Millimaki. Batting seventh, Colin Flynn. Batting eighth, Colin Sisson. Batting ninth, Dylan Spinner. And then rounding out the order, batting 10th will be Abe Stacy. And on the mound for Stonington is Iovino. He's finishing up his warm-up pitches, and we're just about set for the bottom of the first inning. Once again, on a gorgeous night here in beautiful Stonington. 75 degrees, couldn't ask for much better than this, especially with the humidity that we had yesterday and on Sunday, that's for sure. Lisa, I played a basketball game on Sunday, and let me tell you, it was hot outside. Woo! And Bodie DuPont trying to lead things off for Chariho. He's not the biggest kid you're going to see, but he is tough in the batter's box. As Chariho tries to get things going here in the bottom of the first. He shows bunt, gets it down. It's a pretty good one. Trying to use his speed to get down the line, and he's in there. Great hustle down the line by Bodie DuPont. And Chariho has a leadoff base runner. Just a great example that small ball does still exist here in the game of baseball. And here comes Chris Rosati for Chariho. Excellent pitcher for this Chariho team. Also has a good stick as well, and he hits that one out there for a single out to right field. Chariho quickly has 2 runners on with nobody out. And here comes the pitcher, Hudson Voorhees. And looming on deck is the dangerous Owen Jesse, who we saw hit a towering home run at Dow Field in one of the games. That game was against Westerly. And Voorhees takes the ball there, 1-0. Pitch from Iovino is low. So 2-0 now on Voorhees. Iovino trying to work out of a little bit of a jam here early on, and Voorhees sends it out to right center. It's deep, and you can kiss that one goodbye. 3-run homer for Hudson Voorhees. Has Chariho up early in this game, 3-0. Big time swing from Hudson Voorhees right there, and gives his team a 3-0 lead. That ball is a little bit on the inside and just decided to turn on it and drove it out to right center field. And here comes Owen Jesse. He was looking for one as well. Swings through that one, 0-1. Jesse is able to foul that one back. The count will go to 0-2. So for those viewers who are wondering why we're even covering Little League Baseball today, this is the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament. Each summer, this brings teams from across Rhode Island and Connecticut together for a week of competitive baseball while honoring the legacy of Joe Charette. Team entry fees benefit the Joe Charette Memorial Scholarship awarded each year to a graduating high school senior. And of course, all the proceeds as well will that too. Tickets are just $10 each, so make sure if you can get down here, support the tournament. There's a 10U and 12U division. And that's a ball. Good patience there from Jesse. Other games going on tonight in the 12U side of this tournament at 7:30 p.m. Silver Lake will take on East Providence. Also at 7:30, Exeter West Greenwich will host Warwick Continental, as that ball is fouled away. And then rounding out the schedule for tonight, at 6:30 p.m., Coventry will host Warwick North. So games all over the place in this tournament today. As far as the 10U schedule, the Exeter West Greenwich 10Us will be hosting Westerly. That game also started at 5:30. The pitch is low. So Owen Jesse from 0-2 to a walk. And here comes Matt Rosati. And still no outs here in the bottom of the first. Pitch is low. Check on Jesse. Back in there. Good check by Bassett. Pitch from Iovino. Is on the outside corner. Good spot there. Matt Rosati, twin brother with Chris Rosati. Both excellent ball players. He takes the ball right. Now it's his time. He's to find some outfield crowd. Don't hard, just hit them where they're not. And that's exactly what Matt Rosati did right there. Another single for Chariho. to add to the Chariho lead. Again, from top to bottom, this order is very dangerous as that's fouled away. 0-1.
Speaking of dangerous, that one looked like it was coming towards you.
Yeah, I thought Lisa was going to have to make a catch over here. Either that or we're going to have to buy a new camera, one of the two.
Yeah.
That one is hit high down the right field line. Going to be a tough play. Oh, off the glove of the second baseman. Throw back into second and not in time. A good job by the shortstop to Perry right there to keep that ball in front. So Millimaki will reach on the error. Batting now for Chariho. This will be Colin Flynn. He takes the ball. And I'm sure this Chariho team was fired up to get another chance to play. We had their last game here on 3-2-1 Live when they were playing at Dow Field against Exeter West Greenwich. And like I said earlier in the broadcast, they had a 2-0 lead pretty much the entire game. And it was only that one inning where Exeter West Greenwich scored 4 runs. And then Chariho ended up, unfortunately, losing from there. But I'm sure this team is fired up. They felt like they, didn't perform their best on that day. And they've come out ready to go here today. As we get a conversation out on the mound. Just trying to settle this pitcher down. While we have this opportunity, of course, we want to thank all of our community partners here on a 3-2-1 Live. You see them in the left-hand corner of your screen. And, I just got back to the computer and I see a very nice comment from one of my favorite teachers of all time. Never mind, I'll say it. My favorite teacher of all time. John Fanning. Nice work, Dan. I had a few of these kids in 3rd grade. Fun to see them play and hear your call. Go Chariho. Thank you, Mr. Fanning. He is the man, let me tell you. Had one of the biggest impacts on me growing up. And even gave me a nice gift at the end of this school year to welcome me into teaching. So cannot ask for a better role model than John Fanning. That ball is hit out to shortstop to Perry. Good job fielding it. Throws it to home for 1 out. And that was a big out right there for Stonington as Flynn will reach on the fielder's choice. But Owen Jesse is cut down at the plate. So Matt Rosati will move up to 3rd. Millimaki is up to 2nd base. And again, Flynn is on 1st base with 1 out. Here comes Colin Sisson. Pitch is low, 1-0. Once again, the Stonington infield is in, trying to prevent any run coming in. Iovino's pitch. That one says softly down the 3rd baseline, and nice play by the Chariho coach over there. Looky, no glove needed, just like 1864 baseball, right, Ken? Not Ken, Ben. I'm so used to him being here.
It's fine. I've been called worse.
I would take that as a compliment.
I would.
That ball is skied on the infield, and it is an infield fly. And Iovino does secure it. So a big 2nd out for Stonington.
Is there an infield fly rule in Little League?
There is.
That's good.
And looks like we might get a pitching change. And that we will. So while we wait for the pitcher that's coming in to warm up, we'll take a quick break and hear from our community partners. We'll be right back right after this.
I'm Ryan Collins. I'm the clinic director, specialized orthopedic physical therapy. Every time you come in, you work one-on-one with the physical therapist, personalized one-on-one care with that person. Working with Wood River is very beneficial because we have great relationships with all the doctors. Do not hesitate to give us a call, come in for an evaluation, or talk to your doctor, and they can refer you to physical therapy.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
We welcome you back. We're here on 3-2-1 Live, and we're here in the bottom of the first inning at Stonington Little League. This is the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament, 12U baseball, and Jude Lebling has come into this game. He comes into a tough spot, 2 outs, bases loaded. Chariho is leading this game 3-0, but Iovino did a really good job. There was the bases loaded, nobody out, I should say, and was able to get 2 outs, and Spinnerd swings and misses on that one for strike 1. So he did his job, and now he's being relieved by Jude Lebling. He's trying to shut the door on this inning. 1-1 now on Spinnerd. Lebling just watching him warm up. Looks like he's got some pretty good heat on that fastball. Ball gets away from Bissett. Rosati is on his way home for the 4th Chariho run here tonight. Tough one to block right there if you're Bissett. Almost bounced right on home plate. Swing and a miss. Brought the heat there. 2-2. Stonington trying to. That ball's hit up the middle, and it gets by the diving DePerry. 1 run will score. The 2nd run is going to be close, and he is out. What a beautiful throw from center. Tag. 4. Top of 4. Chariho scores 5 runs in the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back with more from Stonington Little League right after this.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
The largest reason we opened up Seaside Pharmacy was to help our community better than the big box stores. We get to know you better, fast and friendly service. So we'd love to have you come in and check out Seaside Pharmacy and see what we have to offer.
I'm Gretchen Miller. I'm the owner of Martin House Books in Westerly, Rhode Island. We have 2 floors. The top floor is all adults. The bottom floor is children's. We have the cafe here too. That's a separate business, Cafe 1888. Come down to Martin House Books, enjoy a great coffee, and pick out another great read.
Welcome back. We're live here on 3-2-1 Live, and we're here at Stonington Little League once again on a gorgeous night for some Little League baseball. Stonington currently trails Chariho 5-0 in this 12U matchup of the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament. This game was actually supposed to happen yesterday, but you know, it was pretty unplayable yesterday, wouldn't you say, Lisa? Rain was coming down in bunches yesterday, but the field looks beautiful today, and these 2 teams putting on a show for us. And Chariho put a show on in the first inning. They scored 5 runs to take a 5-0 lead. Including that 3-run homer from Hudson Voorhees, who you see is out on the mound as well. But very long way to go in this game, only the 2nd inning. And here comes Ben Bissett, the catcher for Stonington here tonight. And he takes a ball, 1-0.
Good solid name.
It is a solid name, isn't it? He fouls that one over the press box here at Stonington Little League.
That was a little close.
It was a little close over here, yep. 2 like that already. Hopefully we can keep them maybe going the other way for the rest of the game. Pitch. That's in there on Bassett. On deck awaits Nolan Mish. Swing and a miss right there. 1 via the K for Voorhees. And here comes Nolan Mish, who on the pitching change into the game at third base. And he takes a ball right there. We saw him a ton with the 11U Stonington team as he was a beast behind the plate. And takes a ball there. Mish behind the dish. One of my favorite things I've said all summer, Lisa. Hope you enjoyed it too. Watching it back. That one buzzes Mish. 3-0. I can tell you as a former baseball player, those are never fun to step back into the box after one of those. I want to thank you all for tuning in with us. Baseball, the pitch is in there. He gets one. 3-1. I got a decent crowd on hand as well, taking in the action. Got a couple people out there in the outfield and takes a strike. 3-2. So Voorhees is battled back and throws ball 4 right there. So Mish is on with a 1-out walk. Comes Nolan Arbor. We saw him play in the Majors Championship here on 3-2-1 Live. Played for Noah's Restaurant, and they ended up winning the Majors Championship. That ball gets away. It is going to be a ball, and Mish is in scoring position at second base.
Mish is now as far away from the
No
dish.
hitter in that particular game. What's that, Ben?
Mish is now as far away from the dish as you can get.
Yes, absolutely. As that ball is roped over the Stonington dugout. Watch your head over there. So if you're Stonington, just going to try to chip away. Can't get them all back at once. Swing and a miss there. That was a beautiful pitch from Voorhees. So 2 strikes on Arbor now. There it comes. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away. Arbor is going to be on. And now he's going to go to second base. And it was a strikeout, but he helps his team as now he's at second base and Mish is at third. And on that play, you can kind of see the catcher, Chris Rosati, like looking for the baseball. On that play, he needs help from his teammates to be able to say, hey, behind you, to your right, to your left. Didn't hear a lot of communication from Chariho right there. And here comes Noah Iavino. And he takes a strike right there. Good heat on that fastball from Voorhees. 0-1. But sometimes as a catcher, you have no idea where that ball goes, and you need help from your teammates to let you know. It takes the ball there. 1-1. And a golden opportunity for Stonington to try to cut in this lead a little bit. Only one out. Swing and a miss right there. A 1-2. Voorhees delivers. Oh, and a big strikeout from Hudson Voorhees. 2 outs now, and here comes another 11U Stonington All-Star, Ian Prendergast, who's playing up tonight, and he's perfectly capable. Had a really, really good All-Star run. We saw him a lot on the mound and did really good things at the plate, too. The pitch is taken low. Ball's out in front of the plate. It wasn't enough for Nolan Mish to go home. And that's a tough one if you're the runner at third base. You see it squirt away from the catcher, but it went forward, not backward. So that's why I could see Nolan Mish hesitating a little bit right there. Bunt attempt, pulled it back. It's going to be a strike. 1-1. Hit softly down the first base line. It will roll foul. A nice play by one of the Stonington coaches. Going to give him error on the throw, though. Voorhees throws it in the dirt. Good job by Chris Rosati to keep it in front. 2-2. That ball runs high.
One more.
Full count now on Prendergast. Prendergast resets, getting ready for this full count pitch. And takes ball 4. Here comes Nolan Mish this time. He slides, and that's the first Stonington run here tonight. As Ian Prendergast is on his way to second. Oh, and we got a good old-fashioned pickle on the third baseline. Arbor's trying to get out of it. Hits Arbor, and he's going to stay right there. Lucky to get out of that one. So Arbor is safe at third base. Prendergast moves up to second. Here comes Sam Mowry.
Did he survive that pickle?
What's that?
Did he survive that pickle? My internet.
He did.
Oh my God.
The catcher threw it off of his back.
Wow. You know, and I just watched The Sandlot on Sunday too.
My all-time favorite baseball movie. As Voorhees calling out Chris Rosati to have a chat. Wants to make sure they get on the same page. Well, I'm sure Chris Rosati in that situation, looking back on it, it's going to say to himself, hey, I should have went to the outside of the baseline a little bit because he was throwing directly into Nolan Arbor. If he's either to the right or the left side of him, he's able to get that ball to his teammate to possibly be able to tag him out.
These are the things you learn in Little League.
That's it. You only learn by making mistakes and getting better. And it's something really important to practice for a baseball team, too, because you never know when you're going to get put in that situation. And that's a strike. You want to be able to execute those outs when you're supposed to get them.
Absolutely. And by the way, guys, learning never stops. You never stop learning in anything that you're doing, no matter what your age is.
Never, and Voorhees learned the strike zone in that at-bat and got a strikeout to end the inning. Stonington able to get a run back. Chariho still leads this one 5-1. We'll be back with more right after this.
If you want a sweet treat or a bite to eat, if you're shopping for the week or a great piece of meat, there's only one place to go. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. If you're here for the weekend or you're here for a lifetime, meet me at Dunn's Corners Market.
At the Ocean Community YMCA, community means showing up across 4 branches and 2 summer camps, all rooted in one shared mission. Every day we bring people together to grow stronger in spirit, mind, and body. From fitness floors to youth programs, from lifelong friendships to unforgettable summer memories. No matter your age or stage of life, there's a place for you here to belong, to thrive, and to be supported. This is the place where everyone belongs. This is the Ocean Community YMCA.
321 is about so much more than sports. We're about community, family, small businesses, nonprofits, and sharing stories that deserve to be heard. 321, what's your story?
We welcome you back. We're here on a 321. So much more than sports here on 321 Media, covering local community events, really getting to know and cover the businesses that we're so fortunate to be able to work with. But we are here tonight for some sports at Stonington Little League. And Chariho is coming to Stonington, has taken a 5-1 lead in this game so far. And leading things off for Chariho is Abe Stacy. He's the last batter in the Chariho order before it goes back up to the top in Bodie DuPont. He takes a strike. And Lebling is back out on the mound for Stonington. He came in to get the last out of the first inning. A first inning where Chariho was able to plate 9 batters and score 5 runs, including a 3-run homer off the bat of Hutchins at the right center field wall. Stay alive right there. Fouls that one off. And Stacy had a couple great hits in the games that we covered for Chariho during their all-star tournament. He hits that one, and it's going to go foul. Oh, and good catch over there by a Stonington fan. No glove needed. Lebling delivers, and that one's too far inside. 1-2. Oh, and beautiful pitch from Jude Lebling right there. Gets strike 3 and out number 1. Looked like an off-speed pitch. And here comes the top of the order, and Bodie DuPont. He singled his first at-bat on a bunt single, perfectly executed and hustled down the line to beat it out. He takes the ball there, 1-0. And our coverage of this Joe Charette Memorial Tournament will continue tomorrow at Westerly National Little League over at Trombino Field, where the 10Us of both Westerly and Chariho will compete against one another. So we're looking forward to being back over at Westerly and, of course, seeing 2 more things that we cover here on 321 Live, as we get to see here tonight. DuPont down out to shortstop. Oh, DePerry got a beautiful hop to field that one and throw on to first for out number 2. As a former shortstop, I can tell you, you'll love when you get one of those. We call those charity hops. And here comes Chris Rosati. He had a single in his first at-bat. And Lebling trying to make quick work of Chariho after 9 batters reached in the first inning. And there's a ball, 1-0. Coming. And it's in the dirt. Good eye there, 2-0. Chris Rosati is catching tonight for Chariho, but had a very good run throughout the tournament on the mound, and he takes a strike right there. 2-1. Hits that one hard down the third baseline. Oh, highlight play by Nolan Mish. Stabs it, throws it on to first for out number 3. Chariho goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second inning. We'll be back with the top of the third right after this.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Welcome back. We're here at Stonington Little League tonight for 12U baseball action between Stonington and Chariho. And both of these teams at the high school level have really good baseball teams as well. And of course, it all starts with these moments right here. These coaches putting in all of this time with these kids, and starts on this small field, eventually translates to the bigger field. And in this tournament, the last time these 12U teams will play with one another on this small field. Some of these players, of course, already play on the bigger field, playing on the middle school teams and other teams they may play on, but very last time playing on it here tonight. And Voorhees is back out. He's done a good job on the mound so far. He's given up 1 run. He's done a good job of mixing up his pitches and keeping the ball in this is Maxwell Rothman. Another Stone. Takes the ball there. 1-0. He takes a strike there. 1-1. Good spot from Voorhees, right at the bottom of the zone. And on deck will be the top of the order. Swing and a miss. A little late right there was Rothman. 1-2. Blocked by Chris Rosati on that one. In the dirt, 2-2. And swing and a miss. The ball gets away. Rothman now realizes it, trying to run down the first to beat it out, but cannot quite do so. Nice throw from Chris Rosati for out number 1. And here comes the leadoff hitter for Stonington, Aiden Field. All there, 1-0. Very good athlete is Aiden. He also is a basketball player. I saw him at the Hoop Academy basketball camp while we were over in Stonington. Very, very talented player. Now ball's in the dirt. 2-0. That's Hudson Voorhees taking a deep breath out there, trying to find the zone. Squaring to bunt. And pulls it back, takes a strike. 2-1. I'm sure that was just to try to distract Voorhees on the mound a little bit there. Sometimes batters will do that, especially when the pitchers are showing that they're a little wild. Try to get their focus off a little bit, and Voorhees is right back with another strike. 2-2. The 2-2 is fouled off. Good. On deck is Lucas DePerry. He's singled in his first at bat. That one is hit. Out to the second baseman, Matt Rosati. Oh, and nice job right there. Throw on the run, and great job by Owen Jesse to get back to first base for out number 2. And that's not easy as a first baseman to do, is realize that he's able to find side outs that one a little bit on the inside corner. He's able to get a piece of it and cause a little havoc because that ball's thrown away. And DePerry is on. It would have been a tough play even if that was a good throw. We're going to credit him with a single. And it moves up on the overthrow. Standing alive for Stonington, and here comes Jude Lebling. He struck out in his first at bat. He fouls that one off to begin this one. 0-1. It's a down the third baseline. It's fielded by Colin Flynn. Able to throw it back to second, and DePerry gets underneath the tag. So just a hair late in getting that ball on time. And we'll credit Jude Lebling. And here comes the dangerous Nico Rose. He lined out to right field in his first at bat on a very hard hit ball. So Stonington, his first couple innings, have done a good job of getting runners on base. They do have one run. Trying to cash in on another opportunity. And it takes a strike there. 0-1. Good off-speed pitch from Hudson Voorhees right there. 0-2, as Rose was able to foul that one away. A pitch from Voorhees. Oh, and got the fastball by him for strike 3. Good job by Voorhees to work out a little bit of trouble. Charette coming back up to bat. We come back.
Oh, let's go down to Toscanos. Men shop downtown Westerly, where style and class go hand in hand. You can look your best and dress to please. Buy the right shoe, get the left one free. And if Paulie makes fun of you, you get an even bigger discount too. Toscano's men's shop since 1911.
I'm not.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Wesley office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Well, welcome back. We're here on 321 Live, and what a game we've had so far with two communities that we cover here on a 321. Stonington, Chariho going at it, and Chariho currently leads Stonington 5-1 as we play in the bottom of the third inning, and Hudson Voorhees just took a strike from Jude Lebling to begin this inning. He's in his last at-bat, belted a 3-run homer, and he grounds out there for the first out here in the third. Nice play by the second baseman, Aiden Field. Here comes the dangerous Owen Jesse. He walked his first at-bat. He is the cleanup hitter. On deck will be Matt Rosati. And Owen Jesse takes a strike there. And I'm multitasking up here, Lisa. I'm even doing the scoreboard.
Yes, you are.
Scoreboard, scorebook, and commentating. There's a strike right there. Oh, and a beautiful, it looked like a changeup. Got Owen Jesse right there, way out in front for strike three and out number two. Yeah, Jesse was definitely gearing up for the hard stuff. And Lebling knew it, and here comes Matt Rosati. Two quick outs here in the third. And Lebling's done an awesome job coming into this game. Came into a tough spot in the first inning. The bases were loaded with 2 outs, was able to get the last out of that inning, and then had a scoreless second and 2 outs to start the third. And Rosati takes the ball, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. That one's hit softly down the first baseline. It does roll foul. Two strikes on Rosati. The pitch. Oh, and it paints corner. 4, strike 3. 1, 2, 3. Goes Chariho. We'll be back with the fourth right after this.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Rhode Island is full of incredible businesses, family-run shops, growing startups, and companies that shape our community. At Lathrop Insurance, we help business owners protect what they've built with insurance programs crafted around their industry, risks, and goals. Your business deserves more than one-size-fits-all coverage. Lathrop Insurance, solutions-driven protection for businesses that drive Rhode Island.
Everything.
Right.
We
I'm Josh Sherman, owner.
I'm Josh Sherman, owner of Breachway Building Company. We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations of all kinds. Please feel free to give me a call to help you out with your next project. Breachway Building Company. We are building your dreams one wall at a time.
Actually, we welcome you back here on 321 Live, as you caught a little bit of the off-air conversation with Lisa Ornberg and I. That's what we do in between breaks, Lisa. We chat it up. Who else am I going to talk to up here, you know? Although we do have Ben Barber with us as well. If Ben's still with us, I think he is. What's going on, Ben?
Oh, just messing up the commercials.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm having internet issues in the office.
Are you?
Yeah, a little bit. It's fine, but I just keep this computer keeps lagging. I might have to restart it.
What, did you not make the Wi-Fi payment or something?
Yeah. Probably. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea what's happening.
As you can see by our weather ticker down there, 77 degrees here in Stonington. A beautiful night for some Little League baseball. Chariho currently leads Stonington in this 12U matchup of the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament, 5-1. It's been a great game so far. We have a new pitcher on the mound for Chariho. It will be Colin Sisson. They'll get ready to begin the fourth inning. Of course, we want to shout out all of our sponsors. You see them in the left-hand corner of your screen. Excuse me. Without our sponsors, we would not be able to do what we do here on 321 Live. And we are always looking for community partners, and we love to highlight local businesses and, of course, work with those local businesses as well. So please make sure if you have a business or know of anybody who has a business and is interested in sponsoring with 321 Media, please reach out to Ben at 321. That's one spelled out, media.com. We look forward to working and partnering with you in the future. And Ben Bissett hit that one on the ground too. Bodie DuPont stays down on it nicely, throws on to Hudson Voorhees for out number one. And Hudson Voorhees still throwing gas over there. He came in from the mound, but he fired that ball over to Chris Rosati at shortstop. And here comes Nolan Mish. He walked his first time and fouls that one off. He scored the only run for Stonington. Oh, nice change of speed right there. 2 strikes now, Mish. That ball is hit foul. The count will stay right where it is at 0-2. Mish, another multi-sport athlete for Stonington. Also, one heck of a basketball player. And he takes a strike right there. Nice pitch from Colin Sisson. 2 outs now here in the top of the fourth. And here comes Nolan Arbor. He struck out but was able to reach on a pass ball, a swinging third strike. And he takes the ball there, 1-0. That one's fouled off. Be 1-1 now. It's our first time seeing Colin Sisson on the mound so far for Chariho. Didn't see him at all in the tournament. So 1-2 now on Arbor as he fouled that one off. This Chariho team really, really deep as far as pitching, hitting. A lot of these players play all over the field as well, and that one is low. So we'll be 2-2. as Owen Jesse has moved over to third base. Chris Rosati is at shortstop. Ben Millimackey's behind the plate. He was just out at shortstop. And Arbor fouls that one off, 2-2. Bodie DuPont is out at second. Hudson Voorhees is at first base. Abe Stacy's out right. Matt Rosati's in center. And Dylan Spinner left field. Pitch just missed. So a good at-bat put together by Arbor here. The count runs full. Owen just got a piece of that one. I think he got a piece of the umpire's hand as well. That could not have felt good. He shakes it off, though. Full count pitch is low. So Arbor's on with a 2-out walk. And here comes Noah Iovino. If you're Stonington, still trailing 5-1. You got to think one base runner at a time. Swing and a miss right there. Great pitch from Sisson. 0-1. Runner takes off for second. Oh, and it's a beauty of a throw in tag. Millimackey to Chris Rosati gets Arbor for out number 3. Chariho still leads Stonington 5-1. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th right after this.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Saturday, August 22nd at 1 p.m., join the Smoke and Barbecue competition at Tavern on 3, 809 New Neck Hill Road, West Greenwich, benefiting Veterans, Inc. Come hungry and ready to enjoy barbecue, 2 live bands, raffles, and family fun for just $35. Think you have the best barbecue around? Enter the competition for just $25. Call 401-255-6673 to register by August 15th.
Back here on 3-2-1 Live, and we thank you all for watching with us here tonight. We're here at Stonington Little League. It's been a great night baseball, especially after all the rain that we got yesterday. And Chariho currently leads Stonington in this 12U matchup in the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament, 5-1 as we play in the bottom of the 4th inning. Due up for Chariho will be Ben Millimackey, followed by Colin Flynn, and then Colin Sisson. And Jude Lebling is still on the mound for Stonington. He came into this game back in the 1st inning with 2 outs and done a great job ever since. And Millimackey ropes that one, but that'll go foul. Nolan Mish is behind the dish now for Stonington as well. Maxwell Rothman is at third base. Lucas DePerry is out at shortstop. Aiden Field is at second. Nico Rose is at first base. Noah Iovino is out there in right field. Nolan Arbor's out there in center, and then Ian Prendergast in left field. Now ball's low. 1-1. Again, this tournament happens each summer, brings teams from across Rhode Island and Connecticut together for a week of competitive baseball while honoring the legacy of Joe Charette, a Chariho Little League community member, and unfortunately is not with us anymore. And team entry fees benefit the Joe Charette Memorial Scholarship, as that pitch is swung on and missed. Awarded each year to a graduating Chariho High School senior. So this tournament put on for a great cause, and tickets are just $10 each, with all proceeds helping support the tournament. So if you can get down here, please make sure to get out to the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament. Oh, a nice try by Nico Rose. He had a little bit of room over there to catch it, but just went off of his glove. So still 2 strikes on Millimaki. And tomorrow we'll be over at Trombino Field covering the 10Us as Westerly will host Chariho. And that ball hit Mish where there was no protection. I believe it got him on the ankle that he's grabbing at. As a former catcher, I can tell you that does not feel good. This field is where my catching career stopped, actually. Stopped catching once I got out of playing on this smaller field. And Mish is a tough kid. It looks like he's going to shake it off a little bit. While we have this opportunity, we hope Mish is able to stay in the game here. He's kind of walking it off, feeling it out. There are other games going on in this tournament tonight. We have this one, of course, Stonington Chariho. Silver Lake is taking on East Providence. That game starts at 7:30 p.m. Exeter West Greenwich takes on Warwick Continental at 7:30. That game will be played at Exeter West Greenwich. And then at 6:30 p.m., which is pretty much right now, Coventry and Warwick North are set to square off. That is the 12U side of things. Tomorrow's schedule for this tournament for the 12Us, Chariho will host Coventry. That should be a great game. We saw Coventry play against the Westerly 12Us before, and that team is a really, really solid team. So interested to see what happens in that game. East Providence hosts Warwick North. That game's at 6:30. The Chariho game is at 5:30 tomorrow at Dow Field. And then at 6:30, Exeter West Greenwich once again will be at home. They will host this same Stonington team you see here tonight. And that ball is taken for ball 4. Good at bat there from Millimaki. And here comes Colin Flynn. First pitch to him is outside. Check on Millimaki. He's back in there safely. Flynn reached on a fielder's choice in his first at bat. That pitch is high. Another check on Millimaki. The pitch. That one is skied on the infield. And Aiden Field will catch that one for out number 1. And here comes now the pitcher for Chariho, Colin Sisson. He flew out to the pitcher in his first at-bat. That was all the way back in the first inning. Takes the ball there. 1-0. Now it's hit hard down to third base, off of Rothman's glove. Goes right to DePerry, bare hand, and tried to throw it across the diamond, but the throw took Nico Rose off the bag just enough for Sisson to be safe. So runners at first and second now for Chariho. 1 out. Now batting will be Dylan Spin. Swing and a miss right there. Good zip from that fastball. Lebling has just been locked in ever since he's come to this game. Ball gets away. Millimaki heading to third base, and he's in there. So does Sisson. He moves up as well. Chariho hasn't scored since the first inning, where they scored all 5 of their runs. So looking to try to strike here. 1 out. Spinnert hits that one on the ground, out to third base. Rothman will field it, throw on to Rose, but it results in an RBI for Dylan Spinnert. As Ben Millimaki comes around to score the 6th run for Chariho. Now batting will be the last batter in the Chariho order, Abe Stacy. He takes the ball there. Takes a strike there. 1-1. Just got a piece of that one, did Stacy. 1-2. A good job by Chariho, adding at least another run here in this inning. Now, they already had a 5-1 lead, but no lead is safe in this game. So as much as you can tack on, it's going to help your team. And Sisson might be able to do another one right here. And he is safe as the throw was a little off. It'll make it 7-1 Chariho. I'm sure Chariho coaching staff, I know I would be if I was his coach. Slide, please, will you, Colin Sisson? Either way, it makes it 7-1, and that's a good right there for strike 3 and out number 3. Chariho adds 2 more runs. They lead this one over Stonington, 7-1. We'll be back right after this.
The largest reason we opened up Seaside Pharmacy was to help our community better than the big box stores. We get to know you better, fast and friendly service. So we'd love to have you come in and check out Seaside Pharmacy and see what we have to offer.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Welcome back. We're here on a 3-2-1 live, and tonight we're here covering the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament. This tournament features 10U and 12U All-Star teams from both Rhode Island and Connecticut. And the matchup tonight, 2 of the communities that we cover here on 3-2-1 live, Stonington and Chariho. And Chariho has come into play in this one, 7-1 now. They lead it over Stonington as we get ready for the 5th inning. And Colin Sisson is still on the mound for Chariho. Chariho was able to get 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Both Millimaki and Sisson were able to score for Chariho. Noah Iavino, he'll be followed by Ian Prendergast and then Sam Mowry. He takes a strike there. 0-1. Off-speed pitch, goes outside, 1-1. And a little bit tougher now for Stonington after giving up those 2 runs in the last half inning. But, again, you just got to chip away. Just like walks, errors can be contagious. Those are 2 negatives. Hits can also be contagious in this game as well. 2-1 coming. That one's inside, 3-1. I want to shout out my grandparents, Ken and Hazel Collins, if they're listening. I'm sure they are. They usually listen to us, Lisa, which is very, very nice of them. Along with the rest of you at home or wherever you're enjoying this game. Thank you all for tuning in. And Iovino walks. So Stonington with a leadoff base runner. Here comes Ian Prendergast, who also walked in his first at-bat. Bunt attempt, it goes foul. Looked like Iovino was ready to steal right there, too. So 1-1 on Prendergast. The pitch is low, 1-1. Bunt attempt. Prendergast gets it down. Fielded by Sisson. Throw on to Voorhees for out number 1. And perfectly executed by both sides. If you're Stonington, you get a runner in scoring position. If you're Chariho, you got a 7-1 lead, and you want to take the out right there. So good job doing so. And here is Lowry for Stonington. Ball is high. 1-0. Mowry, another 11U Stonington All-Star, playing up here tonight. Swings and misses right there. Oh, 2. He did a great job throughout the tournament as well. I remember in the last game that we covered here on 3-2-1 Live for the Stonington 11Us. He did a great job of coming to the game and pitching, and Voorhees snags that one over at first base for out number 2. A line out from Mowry, and here comes Max Rothman. Sisson delivers, and it's in there. 0-1. And Voorhees did a good job of starting this game. He pitched the first 3 innings for Chariho, and Sisson has done a good job. He came in the 4th inning, and he's working his way through the 5th right now. That's strike 2. Pitch is high, 1-2 now. That one is hit softly in foul territory. It is going to go foul. Count stays right where it is at 1-2. Good eye from Rothman right there. 2-2. Fouled that off-speed pitch all the way in. Swinging a foul tip into Millimackey's glove for strike 3. Great job by Colin Sisson on the mound. Keeps Chariho's lead right where it is, 7-1. We'll be back with more Little League Baseball right after this.
You may not be able to tell from the outside, but cars are more complicated than ever on the inside. That's why you need to take your car to a place where the technicians really know what they're doing. Our experts have been repairing cars for almost 60 years. From simple brake jobs to complex transmissions. There's nothing the experts at AAMCO haven't seen or fixed. That's why we know cars inside and out. AA MCO.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Good evening, everybody, and we welcome you back here on a 3-2-1 Live. My name is Dan LaBelle, and with me here tonight is my partner in crime, the eyes behind the lens, Lisa Ornberg. We cannot thank her enough for all that she does for us here on 3-2-1 Live. And here with me as well, producing this great ball game we have going, is Ben Barber. Cannot thank him enough for all that he does for us as well here on 3-2-1. Without Ben, we wouldn't be here. As well as our community partners. You see them in the left-hand corner of your screen as well. So shout out to all of our community partners. If you're interested in sponsoring and working with us here on 3-2-1 Live, please email Ben at 321media, 32one media.com. We look forward to partnering and working with you in the future. Our community partners are what help keep these broadcasts and live streams of different local events free for everybody's enjoyment. And here is Bodie DuPont as he leads off the bottom of the fifth inning, I should say. Hits that one out to DePerry at shortstop, fields it, throws on to Arbor for out number one. And here comes Chris Rosati for Chariho. He's 1 for 2 here tonight. Had a single back in the first. And takes a strike there from the new pitcher for Stonington, Nico Rose, who we saw pitch in the Majors Championship game for Noah's Restaurant. Very dominant outing he had on that particular night. As you can see, he's got a lot of speed on that fastball. Guest up here. What's going on? How are you?
How are you? It's
I know. I saw you strolling in over there. I was like, hey, I wonder if he's gonna come up here or not. Listen, I don't know. Nobody was up here, and then the umpires actually asked me, like, hey, what's the score? They said, hey, is anyone doing the scoreboard? I was like, no, I'll try it though. So I'm broadcasting. I'm doing the scoreboard all at the same time.
Can you rate that?
All right. Oh, and Rosati hits that one out to DePerry. Nice backhand grab. Throw on to Arbor for out number two. DePerry's been busy so far here tonight, and he's made every play look effortless. Comes from a good family, DePerry's family. And here comes Hudson Voorhees, who is 1 for 2 in this game. He had a 3-run homer back in the first inning. He also has grounded out to second. Rose and a strike right there. 0-1. Ball. Voorhees got a piece of that one. 0-2. Voorhees did a good job for Chariho starting this game on the mound. Off-speed pitch hit down between second and first base and gets through. So Voorhees is on with his second hit here tonight with 2 outs. And here comes Owen Jesse. who's walked and struck out so far. Nico Rose trying to keep the Chariho lead right where it is. Give his team a chance in the top of the 6th. Well, they'll need to score at least 6 runs to keep this game going. He takes a strike right there, does just. Swing and a miss. Big fastball. And Owen Jesse was gearing up for a big swing right there. He wanted to pit that one all the way out in the field out there. Takes a ball. Voorhees on his way to second, and he is in there on the pass ball. A 1-2. One, two coming. Swing and a miss. Great pitch from Nico Rose to get out number 3. We're going to actually keep it right because we have a guy who was actually 1864 baseball game the other day here at Stonington at the City Center.
Well, I tell you what, that was something special to have with us, and I give credit to all the folks that put it together. It just turned out to be the perfect day with the town fair, and then headed down to the game, and it was really, first of all, thank you. It was really a cool experience to get to see how these games are played, and I've heard about it in the past. I've read about it, and to be able to actually see those guys out there and see some of our locals out there playing, that was a lot of fun. So
and listen, as the game went on, the Stonington Cannons, they found their groove a little bit.
They sure did.
Good athletes on that team.
They really did, and you could tell that they were digging out a little competitiveness out of them, and a whole different interesting. Is I hear rumors you're playing. So.
Oh, they're gonna bring me into play. Listen, I'm all for that. That looks like fun and just a great way to play some baseball. Those guys seem like against one another.
And some of these guys are playing an 80-game schedule, so it was they're. And it's kind of what they do, and good for them. It's to keep at 5.
Absolutely, and the guys were so gracious with us as well on the broadcast. Showing us the different baseballs and taking game interviews and all that stuff. They don't get their games all that often either, though.
I'll tell you, that was two eras coming together there.
It was a blast. One podcast I've been on this date.
Yeah, again,
Hey Dan, can you hear me?
Everything that we do, community, to so many people.
Of course, we thank you guys as well. And what's up, Ben? I heard you over there.
Can you move closer to the computer?
I can. Just don't have as good of a view, Ben.
You're a little crackly when you go.
This is Aiden Field leading off the inning for Stonington. This is the top of the order. Stonington's down to their last 3 outs here tonight. They'll have to score 6 runs. But a good part of the order to do it. Ball runs inside. And that will be ball 4. So a good start to this inning for Stonington. Here comes Lucas DePerry, who has 2 singles here tonight. Swing and fouled that one off. 0-1. And other than that first inning, Stonington has been neck and neck with Chariho. It was just those 5 runs that Chariho scored in the first inning that has really been the separator here tonight. You take that first inning away. This is a 2-1 ball game. That one's fouled off. 2 strikes on DePerry. Hit out to shortstop. Rosati fields it, throws on to Matt Rosati, his brother, and is able to get one out at second, not able to get DePerry on the double play. So DePerry will reach on the fielder's choice. And here comes Jude Lebling, who I cannot say enough about in this game. Did a great job coming into this game on the mound, just keeping Chariho at bay. Chariho had scored 5 runs in the first inning, came in and just really shut the door for a long time there throughout this game. Kept his team in it. It is 0-1. Lebling is 1 for 2 here tonight. Takes a ball, 1-1. On deck will be Nico Rose. Way ahead of that one. Off-speed pitch from Sisson. 1-2. One-two coming. It is low and outside. 2-2. Jude takes a deep breath. Steps in the batter's box. The pitch from Sisson. Oh, he's able to foul it off. Just got a piece of that one. Looked like it almost hit off the handle of his bat. In the dirt, DePerry takes off for second, and it'll be in there easy. A 3-2. Stonington just going to try to chip away. If nothing else, they don't get the win here tonight. Try to give themselves good momentum heading into tomorrow, where they take on Exeter West Greenwich at Exeter West Greenwich. Ball hit out to Chris Rosati. He fields it, throws on to Owen Jesse for out number 2. And Stonington now down to their last out here tonight. Nico Rose, the cleanup hitter, will step to the batter's box. Ball's inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss right there. Good pitch from Sisson, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good spot from Sisson, 1-2. Sisson trying to seal the deal for Chariho. Off-speed pitch is outside. 2-2. Another ball, so the count will run full. And takes a called third strike. Big pitch from Sisson. Gets Rose for strike 3 and out number 3. And that's how the game will end here tonight. Chariho takes this one over Stonington in this 12U matchup of the Joe Charette Memorial Tournament. 7-1. Great game from both teams here tonight. Tonight was really the separator of the first inning. Chariho was able to score 5 runs in that first inning. Throughout the rest of the way, Stonington scored 1 run in the second. Chariho added 2 more in the fourth. It really was that 5th inning where Chariho batted, I should say, 9 batters, scored 5 runs, and it was highlighted by the Hudson Voorhees 3-run blast out to right center field here tonight. Top to bottom, this Chariho order did a great job getting hits, manufacturing runs, and I want to shout out Jube Lebling as well from Stonington. He did a great job coming into this game in a really, really difficult spot, pitched some great innings for Stonington, kept Chariho at bay. The offense just couldn't get it going tonight because of the pitching of Chariho. The combination of Hudson Voorhees and Colin Sisson got it done, only allowing 1 run to this really talented Stonington team. Now it's time for us to pick our Deb Thomas from Shilke Realty player of the game. And it's going to be a tough one here tonight. A lot of different ways we could go as far as the Chariho side, but I think one in particular stands out. We're going to give our Deb Thomas player of the game to Hudson Voorhees, who started this game on the mound. He also had that 3-run homer back in the first inning and added a single as well to that. So Hudson Voorhees is our Deb Thomas from Shilke Realty, player of the game. And once again, we want to shout out Deb Thomas for being our player of the game sponsor for us here on 321 for Stonington, just being a awesome community partner as well. These two teams will both be in action tomorrow night as Chariho will host Coventry. That game will be at 5:30 p.m. at Dow Field. So if you're in the area, make sure you go check out this team play tomorrow night. And Stonington will also be in action tomorrow night, and they will be playing in Rhode Island at Exeter West Greenwich. That game will be at 6:30 p.m. As far as us tomorrow night, Lisa and I will be down at Westerly National Little League at Trombino Field at 5:30 p.m. to watch Westerly take on Chariho in a 10U matchup, which we're looking forward to being back over in Westerly and, of course, covering those great communities that we get to cover in Westerly and Chariho. And you see it on the screen right now as well. If you're interested in sponsoring for the upcoming season, we got high school sports coming up, post-game show, pre-game show, broadcast booth, weekly wrap-up show, morning show. There's a lot of different opportunities to sponsor with us here on at 321. And of course, your sponsorship allows us to be able to keep these live streams and broadcasts free for everybody to enjoy. We want to make sure this is accessible for everybody, for people that can't necessarily get here, may live in other states, or might have medical conditions that might not allow them to be able to get to all these different games. So if you're interested in sponsoring with us here on 321 Media, please reach out to Ben at 32onemedia.com. We can't wait to work and partner with you in the future. So that's just about going to do it for us here tonight. What a beautiful night here at Stonington Little League. As you can see, no baseball is being played. Field looks beautiful. Shout out to the Stonington Little League staff for getting this field ready here tonight as well. It rained a ton yesterday and field didn't miss a beat. Want to shout out Ben Barber for producing this game for us. Cannot thank him enough for all that he does and being a little bit of my color commentator as well here tonight. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Dan. Sorry, I had the internet issues tonight. I couldn't be with you more.
No worries. No worries at all. I want to shout out Lisa Ornberg, the eyes behind the lens, being my partner in crime through this all. So for Ben Barber, Lisa Ornberg, my name is Dan LaBelle. We'll see you all tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m. at Trombino Field. Thanks for watching and have a great night.